Hey guys, what's up? We are at Culpeper. I just got here, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes ago. I came from school. It is Thursday and I am here. Oh, yes, perfect timing. Hi, bud. I'm here with Lux. I'm giving him a good graze. It's about what, like 4:40 right now, I think. So the show is pretty much done. There's like nothing happening behind me. Yeah, we will be showing tomorrow. So I came down like Thursday evening. Hi. And we'll be doing the derby tomorrow. This is my jumper equitation horse. So we will see how the derby goes, but it really is just for fun because I do enjoy doing the derbies a lot. And he could definitely do them. I don't know how we're gonna place, but it'll be fun. Buddy, where are you going? Stop. Wait. So yes, and then I think that's all we're doing Friday. Saturday, we're gonna do some jumper stuff. I have never done the jumper sport in my entire life, so this will be interesting. And then we're also doing our equitation division. And then Sunday, we're gonna do some low adult because I'm an adult now. I aged out, and this will be my first time showing in anything to do with like the adults. So yes. So all I did Thursday was just graze him around. And then I went back to our Airbnb and I was going for a little walk and this adorable cat just like came up to me and started rubbing all over me. Like, this is awesome. Hi, little kitty. Aww. Hello. It is now Friday. Hi, buddy. Oh, he would like to eat my bracelets. He is so cute with his braids right now. Got these light purple little hunter braids. They're so weird. I had a very slow morning. It is like 12:30 right now, and I just got here. We went to Michael's and Target before this. I actually got this necklace, which will have pictures of him in it soon. It's a little locket. I was trying to find a chain at Michael's for another necklace and blah, blah, blah. It didn't work out, but whatever. I'm not showing until probably about like 5 p.m. or later. Oh my gosh, stop it. I'm doing the derby today. That's why we're all in the hunter race. Look at so cute. But that doesn't start until about 4. And I have 20 seconds to go. So I will not be showing until late. And guess who skipped classes today so they could be here yesterday because she was showing today? Me. And guess who did not need to do that because my last class would have ended at 11:20. It only takes an hour and a half to get here. Me. But it's okay. Education's not important anyway. So weird. You're so cute. Anyway, yeah, so I think I forgot all my apples for him at home, so I think I'm gonna go get him a snack. I gotta get laces to fix my boots, so we might do some other little shopping as well. So yeah. I did some shopping and I got Lux a stuffy because he loves to chew things. There we go. So I figured he would like it. Aww. He's more interested in me. And then I also got him a granola licket and a salt lick. This will be for home. I might put the granola one up now. Hello, sir. Go play with your toy. Dad made it. He arrived. We're eating dinner real quick before I go at around 6:30. Hi. So I had filmed this and I had it ready to go in the video, but I wanted to film an updated version. It is currently Saturday, but Friday night I did not end up showing, and I went back to the Airbnb. So there was a case, and if you follow along with the horse world, you probably already know about this, but there was a case of equine herpes virus and the neurological disease that comes along with EHV1, sorry, I have to say it in my head, of a horse at the show, and they had to be euthanized. And that causes like all the biosafety concerns and quarantine action. So we were lucky enough that we were all the way in barn 1. This horse was all the way in barn 5. So they were on the complete opposite side of the show from us. The show did a good job of quarantining those horses and then getting them out of there as quickly as possible, and quarantining any other horses that were nearby. A lot of people left on Friday evening. I was like waiting, thinking I was still gonna derby, and then I go over to the ring and they tell me, we've pushed the derby to tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, great. And then they have a trainers meeting, and they talk about everything to do with this, and I kind of didn't realize how big of a deal it was. And then they come back and they talk about it. And our trainers say that we're going to stay because we have been so far from this other horse that has been exposed. We have not really been in any of the rings or around that barn at all for any of our horses. So that we are allowed to stay, and that we are going to stay. But a lot of people either were not allowed to stay or they didn't want to stay. So literally Friday night, it was everyone leaving in their trucks and trailers, like taking horses out of there. So come Saturday, everything is crazy wonky. Most people scratch from their divisions. Half the show is gone. It's so empty. Like, rings are not running. I remember there was a time today that I was just sitting between all the 3 hunter rings, and for at least 10 solid minutes, not a single thing was happening in any of them. So it was a lot to handle and to go through. And the show, they tried, and they did a good job of like trying to keep everyone calm and reorganizing the best they could. So yes, I did not get to do the derby on Friday. Come Saturday now, we do get to show, and we still think Saturday morning that it's going to be Saturday and Sunday. And then they tell us halfway through the show day that they've actually canceled Sunday. So my original plan was to do jumper class today and then my equitation division. Equitation division completely got canceled because there wasn't a ton of people in it. I think there was like 5 people in it, and 4 people scratched. The only one who didn't scratch was me. So I can't compete against myself. I wish I could. So instead we pivot and we do the adults today. So we ended up doing that, and we did the whole division because nothing's happening Sunday. So we just did everything today. And then we didn't end up doing the derby because we ended up doing the full division of the adults, and the derby was going this evening. So yes, now go ahead and watch that. Okay, so after hearing me just yip yap for 4 minutes straight, you get to again. So this was the jumpers. Now, Lux, I got him as an equitation horse to do a bit of the jumpers and hunters, but, mainly the equitation. That got canceled. So, but he's really my 3-ring horse. I have never done the jumpers before in my life. So I had no clue. But it was really, really fun. And he is a really, really good boy. So yeah, to start off, first part of this course, I'm aware it's a little rough. I have only ever really ridden hunters and some equitation horses. I am not used to this where I have to add a leg to like get him to slow down so he doesn't peek at the jumps. But my trainer said that that's like fairly normal. Like they're just, as jumpers, they're going to look at the jumps, but you want to add leg to like confirm that it's okay, like we're good. And I know you want to always add leg and to support them to the jump, and don't use too much hand, connect the front end to the back end. I know. Yes. But it was just like the first half of this course was a little rough. I had some shorter spots, like they weren't bad chips even, but I was just trying to like say whoa and slow him, but then he was peeking at the jumps. So at this point my trainer said, add leg when he's looking, add leg. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then for the rest of the course, it was so much better. It was like way better. We didn't have like any more chips anymore. He was super, super good. I just added leg for everything and all the distances came up super, super well. We were not going fast because I'm not a jumper. And looking at these videos, it's like sad because I was riding and I was like, wow, I'm like going really fast. Like I knew I wasn't going like fast, but I was like, I'm going fast. And we're simply just like not at all. But it was so, so fun and he was so good. The second half felt so much better than the first half. And also, mind you, this is my 4th ever time riding this horse, period. So not horrible, but I was really happy and we ended up placing 4th. So honestly, not too bad. I just finished showing in the jumpers for the first ever time. I'd say it went very well. He was really, really good. And Kelsey kept saying how, oh my gosh, he's adorable. He looks so cute all dressed up. He's adorable. And I was like, yes, he is adorable. I don't know how I placed yet, if I placed, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, but it was really fun. And since my equitation division only had 5 people in it, and everyone else left, I will not be doing that because it was only me left this morning. I will be doing the adults instead. So yeah, and that'll be my first time competing in the adults since aging out. So crazy. So after several hours of sitting around and having nothing happen, we finally got to show again. Yeah. And welcome back to Katie Overanalyzes Everything. Woo! So Lux was really, really good to school, and I was trying to take what I had just learned in the jumper ring and put it into the hunter ring of knowing that I need to support him before the jumps with a little bit of leg, and that I honestly didn't need to worry about the distances because they would just come up if I put on leg, because he would kind of look at the jumps and I'd be good. Well, that didn't happen for the hunters, apparently. Apparently, the jumper jumps are way scarier than the hunter jumps. So this happened a couple times. So yeah, I was just thinking that I would have to add leg, but I should have realized sooner that he wasn't really backing off the jumps. Not that like he backs off the jumper jumps, but he looks at them, He wasn't doing that for these, which is kind of like funnier to me because he's also not really a hunter. So we had that like kind of chip in, and the other 2 lines in this course were good. He rode down the lines well. I just need to make sure that I like stay with him and ride him across because he doesn't like push across as much. But our first round wasn't bad. We got 5th. It was whatever. I came in, I was like, okay, I'm going to try that again. And I'm going to collect in my corners a little more because he listens to me very well. Like he doesn't get too rapid or too fast at all. Like, but he'll start building. So I just have to like check him in the corners and be like, hey, chill out. Then he did this here I don't know what happened. My trainer didn't even say anything to me about it after. I thought he kind of maybe like kicked out at a bug or something, but like he definitely didn't kick in the video. He just like swapped. So that kind of like caught me a little off guard. This whole trip is garbage and I would like it redacted from history. I think like everything but one line were like just trash. So I don't know how I did worse this time than I did the first trip, but you know, it's only getting worse. Whatever. Yeah, this trip we got 8th. There really wasn't like any good things about it. The only good thing I said after I came out of the ring was, well, I did collect him in the corners and I did check him in the corners. And she's like, yes, you did. Also, my approach to the oxers, you know, this time I just pushed him for it because I'm stupid. But the first and the third time, ride the quarter line and then turn. That's my biggest advice. And I learned that in Florida after I did not do it twice and swapped and then like got a little long spot. So I have now learned to ride every long spot oxer like that on the quarter line. Learning. So, okay. That was our second trip. Third trip was our best trip, in my opinion. He was really good, same as first trip. So we came around. And basically my trainer said, like, before each jump, just kind of, like, breathe and take that time to just be okay. And I kind of had, like, learned by this time that I could whoa for a distance in the hunters. Like, he would let me. I could, like, kind of sit and just be like, just breathe, and that would kind of just like slow him down and we could like fit it in if we needed to. So this was like so much better, and I was a lot happier with that. So I've learned the difference between the hunters and jumpers for him and like how he needs to be ridden in each. And again, this is now my 5th time ever riding him and it's the same day. So, you know, like I'm not disappointed with how this went. Also, like, this was our best trip, but even with, like, and we still had, like, kind of a little bit of, like, a kind of a short spot in one of the lines in this last white line, you'll see in a second. He's also just not really hunter. So even if we have a perfect trip, we probably would still maybe only place like 3rd or something. You know, it just depends on who else is in the division. So we rode into this line good. He just got too buildy and we had a little bit of like, just like kind of a short step. But I was really happy with this trip. I think that was a really good note to end on. And I had so much fun with him. I love him so much. And we got 5th in that. So, you know, I was perfectly happy with that. And then we undersaddled, which like, I was not expecting anything from the undersaddle, but I go in and I start like working at Will and he's like sticking his nose out, like he's going around being pokey and I'm like, okay. And I can like have like this super loose long rein and just like let him go. And I'm like, heck yeah. So we ended up placing 4th in the hack and I was like, heck yeah, my little jumper beat like several other little like hunter horses. So that was really happy. I was really happy about that. Bye, buddy. I will see you very soon. Only a week and a half until I'm done with torture, aka school. Yeah. Good boy. Guys, say hi. Hello. It is Sunday, and he has all of his braids out, and he's all wavy now. Look at this side, buddy. Look at your braids. Look at your mane. His jumper mane, all wavy from the hunter braids. It's a good boy. But there's nothing happening at the show, but I just wanted to come to say goodbye to him. He's just licking my hand. He's absolutely obsessed with licking my hands. Okay, now he's trying to mouth it. He doesn't bite. Like, he does not bite my hand or bite me or anything. He just loves licking it and sometimes putting his lips on it. But You're so weird. There's nothing in it. There was never anything in it. Hi, buddy. You're so cute. I know it's a rainy, sad day, but... And then he shipped home, and he's chilling at home right now. We're keeping the horses that were at this show separate from all the other ones at our barn, just as like the extra precaution. But he's doing good, and I just have to finish a week of school and then have 2 finals, and then I get to go home and ride him again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!